Hello friends, it's Laura Jane. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel. Today I am playing with the metallic watercolor pan set from Altenew. This pan set has just a kiss of shimmer, glamour, a little bit of shine to it. I just love playing with it. And today the projects I'm doing is kind of a fun technique called string pulling. I've been dabbling with this with various mediums, and I was so excited to find that the metallic watercolors worked perfectly on black cardstock. Today I'm using the aquamarine, topaz, and amethyst from the metallic watercolor set. I'm still working through the proper technique for this as far as loading up the color. So the string is size 5 pearl cotton, and I like to start with it nice and wet, and then the watercolors are wet, and dabbing on the color with a brush, trying to keep the colors a little bit separate so there's a cool variation as the string pulls. The trick is to lay that string kind of in an S curve or question mark, and then pull sideways, getting the color to kind of drag down with it. You really never know what you're going to get. It's quite addictive. So with this first one, I ended up cutting it out, then placing it on the card with a ribbon colored with the watercolor brush markers. I used the Midnight Violet and the Persian Blue to come up with something that coordinated there. I thought that really turned out cool. And then the next one, again, you can see me loading up the color, making the question mark, and then pulling straight down. I think these plumes, if you want to call them, look like calla lilies. I don't know what else to call them, but it's kind of fun, and it'll be interesting to see what other shapes we can come up with. Now this next one I fiddled with later and kind of messed it up by trying to add more color, but I covered it up with some nice die cuts of, I think they were some of the triangle die cuts, and then the high, those were the tall dies. And then finally, this ended up being the best technique. I think you get the string wet, lay it down, and have 3 individual brushes. Load up that color. I like to make 3 plumes. It's just groups of 3. Always feel comfortable and not too overcrowded. And as you can see, I can just erase that little dab there at the bottom and created some fun splatters. And then there's that third card with that Miss You die that was colored with the metallic watercolors as well. I hope you give this technique a try. Leave me any questions you have about it in the comment section below. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.